Hi, this is Russ Hardy with Fieldpiece Instruments, and today we're going to talk about the new SRS3 wireless refrigerant scale from Fieldpiece. So on the SRS3, this is an upgrade from our original wireless scale, the SRS2. So the main feature of this one is that it connects to JobLink, but first let's talk about the upgrades that we gave the platform itself before we get into that. So on the platform, what we did is it still has the real sturdy aluminum casing like the SRS2, but we flattened out the top so you could fit a larger refrigerant cylinder on it, or a recovery tank. We also removed one of the buttons just to make it an easier operation, and also made the platform rainproof so it can get completely rained on without having a hiccup in your job. So we still have the remote located in the bottom in the strap. You actually can buy this with or without the remote, so if you prefer only using it with JobLink, you can buy it without the remote, or if you want to have a backup, it comes with the remote too. So either way, this thing still works with JobLink no matter which way you buy it. So the remote that it comes with is very simple, just has a magnetic top that you can hang it on the system with. But as far as the buttons go, we just have a sync that you can sync to the scale. It does come factory sync, so no need really to do that. Then to change the units from pounds to kilograms, and then zero it out as well as the power button. But as far as the remote, that's all it does. So let's get into what this thing does with JobLink. Okay, so for JobLink, let's just check out the accuracy of the scale. So I have a few calibrated weights. I got a 20 kilogram weight right here. Put it on there. You can see I'm reading exactly 20 kilograms. I got some smaller weights, 1 kilogram, 21 ounces, and 2 kilograms. Exactly, now it's 23 ounces in total. And it doesn't matter where you put these, the accuracy of the scale will still measure it accurately. So it doesn't matter where they're placed on the scale, they'll still come out to 23. So on the platform, it doesn't really matter where you're putting that recovery tank. You just put it on there and know that you're getting an accurate measurement. Okay, so let's now get into what JobLink can do for you while you're actually adding and removing refrigerant onto a job. Okay, so once you're ready to add refrigerant into a job, you'll see and I've opened up a job onto JobLink, so I'm going to select the live measurements for that job. And the first thing that it dumps you to is your normal manifold screen. So you'll see that on the bottom here I have various applications that I can pick, and the far right one being the weight scale. So now I got it in pounds and ounces, and we're going to pretend that we're going to add some refrigerant. So let's add a more or less empty tank, and then I'm going to add this 2 kilogram weight right here to represent some 4 pounds of refrigerant that I'm going to add to the system. So you'll see on here that I got 10 pounds 8 ounces. I'm going to zero out because I want to know exactly how much weight I'm removing from the scale into the system. So I got zero. Now I zeroed it out. I got 0 pounds. I'm just going to take off this 2 kilogram weight. It's about 4 pounds of refrigerant, and hold it there. Now this tank is empty, and so I want to know exactly how much refrigerant I'm going to add, but I still need to add more refrigerant. So now that I got 4 ounces, what I can do, there's a feature on JobLink that allows you to hold it. So I'm going to press hold, press yes, and it'll pause my weight. So now I can remove the tank, and it doesn't do anything to the weight of the scale. That gives me some time to add a new tank that's full. Let's go ahead and add that 2 pounds of refrigerant back, and then I can unpause it. So now I've unpaused it, and you'll still see that it's holding the negative 4 pounds that I added previously. So now I'm going to remove an additional 4 pounds, and you'll see that it'll total 8 pounds, about 12 ounces of refrigerant that I added to that system. So now what I can do is, now that I have my total pounds that I've entered in the system, I can press done, and it'll tag it and save it so I can add it to a report. I can tag this to whatever I want to, and let's just call it AA, and so I can tag that on the report. And now what that'll do is print that onto the JobLink report as well as the invoice, so you can see so you can show your customer exactly how many pounds of refrigerant that you added to the system. So that is the basics of the SRS3 and how it connects to JobLink. It is available now at your local distributor, and thank you for watching.